in the white unis. And Alyssa Latham for Syracuse, and controlling the tip, the visitors at Boston College, picking up that win against Miami on Thursday for the Eagles. That one deflected from behind by Woolley, altering the shot for Daly.
Just coming back playing with more confidence is something Coach Jack said she wanted to see in her team.
Coming up with the big offensive rebound is Teya Sidberry, and Sidberry swings it over to Todd. Thought about it. Ira Wood got in her face. Back to Sidberry. Finds her own rebound for sure, who stands until the first points are scored for the Orange, as that one's deflected from behind. Sidberry, much like we have seen from her all season, over to Woolley. Great defense thus far we've seen from Boston College, making it difficult, and there on the steal, they forced better than 24 turnovers a game, and already Daly with nowhere to go finds Sidberry, who's running through, and right now Teya Sidberry with 6 points, all 6 of them with Eagles.
And in contrast, you see Boston College has a lot of movement. Everybody's touching it. They've scored from all over the floor, whereas, and here we go, finally Syracuse is on the board.
Camp, however, they're only up by 4.
Yeah, and they've had some turnovers, and there you see another one. Freshman Alyssa Latham stealing it away.
Latham right there puts it up.
It's up game, and she's really, really, really good on the offensive glass.
Todd down low, a wide open look to Daly. Getting her going early is going to be important.
Yeah, she talked a little bit about her confidence still kind of wavering, but when she can get some defense going, get in some passing lanes, and get her team out to score points like that.
Sidberry, who gave them early offense, over to Todd in the corner. Rims out. And snatching away that rebound is Wilson, who snatches about 4 a game. She's been strong on the boards early on. Here's Lexi Kirby Perkins.
And it's just a great take, you know. And then you get the steal from Georgia Woolley to put 2 more points on the board, and that's the kind of momentum that they need.
At the quarter. And that one blocked and deflected there by Alyssa Latham.
Coming back and making Boston College take a quick shot, but got to secure the rebound.
Daly going right up against Latham. Great contest and swat away from Latham. Execute. Stay locked in. Perkins pulls up from the free throw line and gets it to fall. Going to be Perkins now with 4 points. She was held scoreless in her last game. Good to see her on the board, and a nice flip in.
Nice take by Todd.
The indecision there from Woolley resulted in a turnover, and running the floor is Teya Sidberry, and Sidberry, during shoot-around earlier today, what have they done in executing their game plan thus far, as Daly is on the move here, and nice in transition, and the finish with Todd. Now, how do you get Dyaisha Fair going, as Woolley trying to fight through the defenders? It rolls off the rim. Woolley's still there. And that one, Krasovic showing off that length right there, deflecting it. Trying to close out on Fair, but not in time, as Dyaisha Fair knocks down the 3. The board so far today, 4 rebounds for her. Getting back is Dyaisha Fair, icing the veins. That was money, honey. And the ball pinballing back and forth between the teams. The hezzy from Kayla Ivey. She's a great assister, averaging Burrows with a great look from 3-point land.
Up by 10. Dyaisha Fair's had a good look. They've been knocking out some shots from the outside.
I believe we've seen her turn it over maybe 2 or 3 times already in this game. I'll have to check that. Uncharacteristic of her. She's really solid with the ball.
And the pressure there just making it tough, but Todd, the step through all season long, according to her head coach, Matt.
And she called her a good shot maker, someone that you can depend on with the ball in her hands to score.
Burrows. Kyra Wood, nice recovery there from Kyra Wood to put it in. Syracuse has excelled this season. A dozen O boards here tonight. They work hard on the glass in the drive there from Elena Rice.
Cohesiveness, it's been a little bit choppy, but like I said, Sidberry in that high post is really effective for them, so being able to pass through her is going to help them.
We saw good defense in that second quarter from Syracuse. And there is Sophie Burrows' step back three.
Rice with the lane line drive, Dyaisha Fair with the pass to Sophie Burrows, who knocks down.
On the floor to get it, and coming up with it is Rice. Rice going straight downhill, nice stop pump faking in.
College team just off to a flat start in this half, and that's typically why you see a 5-in, 5-out type of subbing from a coach.
Yeah, and check out your girl. Njai with the spin move, and nice finish with the left hand in the lane.
Need to see the Eagles do a little bit more. They have 20 points, 22 points in the paint on the game. Play inside out.
Sophie Burrows, somebody's got to cover her, because right now.
Here in the second, just showing that she can really knock down the three.
Well, Burrows among the 5 new keying in the scout. Want to try to get it right. Fair for 3, rolls in. Dyaisha Fair, freshman of the year when she was at Buffalo with Coach Jack before coming over here. And the answer back the other way, hit back to Brisbane.
And I love that. It's hard for international players in such a quick turnaround to be able to go all the way home for the break. So I love, and as we talk about her, she gets a rebound putback.
Big deficit here is Ivy. Trying to look inside. Instead, she looks for her own shot, and a wise decision to do so.
You know, and they've done such a good job defending the paint that there's not been any gaps to drive.
Just as you say that. 6th point of the night for Andrea Daly. And there are great hands from Dontavia Waggoner, and finishes it off around her at the sudden loss of her parent. And a tough one to try to work through. She's not currently with the team, but Sidberry was open, baseline was calling for it the entire time, and then Latham got a hand on it as hit up with the little knock to the head.
Sidberry thought she had the layup, but Latham comes from behind, find any kind of flow. And if they could hit some from out there, it would open it up.
That one was right on cue. The bank is closed on Sunday, but not for Kayla Ivy. Prior to that shot, Boston College had 36 of their 38 points in the paint to follow up what you were saying, and then Ivy was able to knock down, score back the other way. The answer for 2 points. The jumper was good from Latham. Top 25. She was like, well, you know, now that you're there, it's not good enough to be there. You've got to work hard to stay there.
Yeah, and they earned that. And it's just a responsibility that they felt that kind of overwhelmed them a little bit in that last game.
11-point ball game. There's Rice trying to drive baseline, finds Woolley. And pops out. And Boston College could cut the deficit to single digits on a make here from Todd, and yes. And a nice job off the bench for Coach Jack. Nice eyes from Daly down to Waggoner. Boy.
I imagine a timeout coming if BC scores right here.
Great block from behind. The credit bounce.
Kayla Ivy, she finds Andrea Daly, but tonight
Syracuse trying to end a 4+ minute scoring drought. Kennedy Perkins does so on cue. Fair will inbound it. She's got 14 points tonight, but it's been a quiet 14 as Sophie Burrows, who has been a nice compliment to her. And Sophie Burrows, you saw the Panthers recently. She's a player to watch for, and then Miami taking on Kenny Brooks' team in Blacksburg.
I'll be there for that, Louisville. Boston College really extending that pressure, forcing Syracuse to take a shot with 3 seconds on the shot clock, but Sophie Burrows, who has been amazing tonight.
How she can be a difference maker, and she's been that tonight.
And getting offensive rebounds is something that the Syracuse team lives by, and there Sophie Burrows is just making that edge kind of becomes more lax as the game goes on, and sometimes it's too late to try to pick it up at the end.
Hard to corral that one. Latham had it, but it was stolen away by Waggoner, the and one.
And she's super strong. There's a lot of contact when she goes up. She just stays with it defensively, still kind of being hung on to, and takes the contact and finishes the play.
And right now, if you're Boston College, you can't be lax here. You've got to try to put up a shot quickly, and Kayla Ivey is able to do so. And now Ivey over to Todd. Todd lobs it up, and boy, they were one for whatever.
You know, they just got it up quick. Ivey finds Todd trailing in, who just nails the three from the trail spot.
What a ball game here. It was certainly a seesaw battle, but Coach Jack and her crew were able to lock it down on their home court.